I was right. I knew it was you. Kazuma Kiryu. You're alive! The dragon rears his head once more!
Originally, Yamai was in the Tojo clan, as part of the Tabata family.
Tabata? How come that's not ringing a bell?
They dissolved around when you swore up, and their members all went to other families.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
The Daidoji faction told me about him before I left Japan. The main reason the family broke up is because Yamai killed Shuji Tabata, his patriarch.
It was patricide? No way.
Something I'm no stranger to? Well, that's all in the past.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't trying to accuse you or anything.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, from the look of it, the murder was a crime of passion.
Huh. Hard to imagine Yamai being passionate about anything.
That's what the police said anyway. Apparently, Yamai had feelings for Yui Tabata, the patriarch's wife.
No wonder that didn't end well.
Yeah, and when her husband found out, he got into the fight that ended his life. Yamai then tried to assault Yui, who was present at the scene. After the dust settled, she testified everything he'd done to the police.
What happened to him then?
He was branded a traitor to the Tojo clan, and everyone went after his head. But by then, he'd up and disappeared. Nobody'd seen him since. Years later, he surfaced over here in Hawaii, while back home, the Tojo clan was crumbling.
Guy's got a hell of a backstory. By the way, why'd he show up at Akane-san's in the first place?
We were supposed to grab her, or at least turn the house inside out looking for clues. I don't really know any more than that.
So one thing we know is Yamai's definitely after her.
The hell would the Yakuza want with Akane-san?
If I had any idea, I'd tell you. But like you said, the boss is the one calling the shots.
All right, before my brain explodes, let me just lay this all out here. I started off by visiting Akane-san at her house, right? But instead of seeing her, I met a girl named Chitose. I thought she was her maid at the time. At first, I thought she was cool. But that was before she got me drunk, took my clothes, stole my wallet, and tossed me on the beach butt naked. Then, after waking up with sand all over my junk, I got arrested. They were gonna blame me for all these crimes I didn't do, but I escaped. That's when I ran into Kiryu-san. After catching up a bit, we went back to Akane-san's house to find clues on Chitose. But then Yamai showed up, and now we know he's after Akane-san too. Oh, and that's not all! That night, Chitose said Akane-san would be back the next day. But we were just there, and she was nowhere to be found.
So for some reason, Akane-san's been in hiding. And since she wasn't home today, she's either still on the run,
or she's already been found. And since it's not by us or Yamai, then is somebody else after her too?
I wouldn't be surprised after what we saw.
Damn it! What do we do? If Akane-san's being chased around by a bunch of lunatics, we can't let them get to her!
Unfortunately, we're a little short on leads right now. Not to mention, the day's grown long. You two can stay at my hotel, and we'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah? That'd be okay?
Not like you have anywhere else to go, right?
No kidding. Thanks. That work for you, Tomizawa?
I'm pretty much dead if I go home now. Yamai's probably got it under watch.
Then it's settled. We'll call it from here.